Have you ever walked into a room and felt like you didn't belong? Like everyone else was smarter, more competent, and way ahead of you? What if I told you that feeling doesn't have to define you? Today, I'll share Arya's story, a story about overcoming intimidation, embracing self-belief, and proving that you're capable of more than you think. Arya was a small-town girl with big dreams. She had always worked hard, believing that education and persistence could open doors to a brighter future. And it did. After years of effort, she landed her dream job in a big city, a prestigious company where innovation and excellence thrived. But as Arya entered the bustling city and stepped into her sleek new office, reality hit her. The people around her exuded confidence, speaking with authority, tackling problems with ease, and seemingly knowing all the answers. Arya felt small and out of place, like an outsider in a world she didn't quite understand. On her first day, Arya attended a team meeting. The manager, a sharp and articulate leader, turned to her and asked, "Arya, what do you think about the proposal?" The room fell silent. All eyes were on her. Arya's heart raced. Her mind went blank. She hesitated, muttering a few scattered thoughts before trailing off. The silence that followed felt like an eternity. That moment stayed with Arya. She spent the rest of the day questioning herself. Why couldn't I speak up? Was I even good enough for this job? That evening, Arya decided to call her mentor, Radhika. As she poured out her fears, her mentor listened patiently. Then, Radhika said something that stuck with Arya. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. And intimidation only has power if you let it. The key is to focus on your strengths and take things one step at a time. Those words sparked something in Arya. She realized that everyone in her office, no matter how confident they seemed, had once felt exactly like she did. They had learned, grown, and earned their place, just like she could. The next day, Arya approached her work with a fresh perspective. She prepared diligently for meetings, read up on the company's projects, and practiced speaking in front of a mirror. Slowly but surely, she started to find her voice. At her next meeting, when asked for her opinion, Arya took a deep breath. Her hands trembled under the table, but she pushed through and shared her thoughts. This time, her colleagues nodded in agreement. Some even built on her ideas. It wasn't perfect, but it was progress. As months passed, Arya grew more confident. She volunteered for challenging tasks, sought feedback, and even started mentoring new employees. The once intimidating environment became a place where she thrived. One day, a senior colleague, someone Arya had always found intimidating, approached her after a presentation. "Arya," they said, "I've been impressed by your ideas lately. How do you stay so composed under pressure?" "Honestly, I've realized that even the most experienced people were once beginners. I stopped trying to be perfect and started focusing on what I can contribute. That's made all the difference." Arya's story teaches us that intimidation isn't about others being better, it's about our own fears holding us back. The moment you start believing in your own value and focusing on growth, intimidation loses its power. Now, I want to ask you, what's one situation where you felt intimidated but pushed through anyway? Share your story in the comments, I'd love to hear it. And remember, the only person who can truly hold you back is yourself. So stand tall, trust your abilities, and take that first step. The world is waiting for your story. Like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs a boost of confidence.